Penn Speedway readies for its biggest race of the year. We'll hear from the people that built, raced, rescued, and restored this 1976 Pink Panther. We'll take you to a cruise-in for a cure and a look forward to a busy racing weekend. All that and more on this edition of The Race Report. Hi everyone and welcome to another edition of the Race Report. I'm Ron Hills. Saturday afternoon, Tri-County Collision and Green hosted a cruise-in for a cure, welcoming some of the most beautiful custom cars from throughout the area. Owner Barry Stevens is thankful for the many sponsors, volunteers, and participants who made the show a success. Here's Dr. Gary George.
Well, we started last year with a guy that had a car accident and he was paralyzed from the waist down. So we raised money for him, and this year is for a fireman that is a veteran of 32 years and volunteer fireman in Green. And he's got a blood disorder that he has trouble making up white blood cells, and I really don't know how all that goes, but he's obviously got a lot of friends.
Well, it's very obvious. You got a gigantic crowd here and a lot of rods and race cars on display here. Now, second year, do you plan on running this event again?
Yeah, we'll do one every year, one show, and it'll be a benefit for someone that we don't know who's going to be yet.
Is there a charge to get in the gate out here?
No, there's no charge. It's pretty much the money's raised by the food we sell, obviously all the baskets that were donated, and I think there was like 70 some baskets this year. You buy a raffle, you buy a ticket for the basket, you can buy 5, 10, or whatever denomination you want, and it's run like a Chinese raffle. And like one person donated a 50-inch color TV. We got a lot of donations. They sold a lot of tickets. We got some t-shirts that are going the same way, and all the money will go to Fred Erta.
What do you expect to raise in this fundraising event here?
Well, last year we did a little over 2,000, and this year, being we're handling the food a little differently, we're thinking and we've got so many people, we're thinking an easy 4,000 or more.
Well, that's great. And you got any other sponsors or anybody you'd like to really thank that made this happen? I know you worked hard at it.
You know, we've got so many that I really don't want to start naming them off individually because there's just so many of them. But a lot of businesses really stepped up to the plate. A couple of restaurants locally have really stepped up to the plate with some really nice gifts for, one's for a surf and turf for a couple. We also got donated, instead of just a porta-john, they donated a whole bathroom setup, and you know, just anybody we asked really stepped up to the plate because this guy is popular to everybody. Well, we've got quite a few cars. There's blowers on them, believe it or not. We got a lot of guys out of Binghamton that brought some real nice cars up. I've got my gasser here. We've got soup to nuts pretty much. We've got a little bit of everything.
So it's a great time up here. You're going to have it again next year. So if you missed it this year, Barry will be up here next year doing the same thing and maybe bigger.
Absolutely, and it'll be same time of year.
Stay tuned, there's more still ahead on this edition of The Race Report.